Welcome to the National Championship game at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. It's the USC Trojans against the LSU Tigers. Great to welcome in Holly Rowe now, reporting from the sidelines. Holly?
Guys, this kind of matchup is always a challenge. Coach told me bringing a team in here on the road can be hard. He said these kind of matchups are always fun when he's going against a former Nick Saban assistant. As you know, they have a pretty famous text chain of guys who came up under Coach. They have some similarities, but they have some differences. What I do know, it's always a good game when these guys match up. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed.
They're just able to stop him, but that is a great return there. He's a dangerous guy with the football, and it's a great spot to start this drive.
Back to pass. It's Mayava. And he dumps it off to the tight end.
He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
The 5-yard gain is a win on first down. Sets up now 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
Opening drive challenge for this offense in this championship game. They face 3rd down here. They stop him behind the line. That'll set up 4th down now.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
4th down. He's throwing for it. Looking for the wide out. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. They get him down after a short return, but an interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen. You're going to throw interceptions. But the great ones come back right away, and they play better because of them. We'll see how he reacts the rest of the game.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Breaks into the clear. Who's in the clear? Past the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. They strike first in this national title bout. That's just power football. This team out of the SEC believe they have a big edge at the line of scrimmage. That play shows why. Joel, if they can keep this up, looks like they're closing in on a big victory.
Well, they should have a lot of belief in that line of scrimmage because when you turn on the tape every single week, this offensive line pushing forward, winning that line of scrimmage, and they're doing it again here today.
Return starts from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And the USC offense is back out on the field. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
That's a great run and a big pickup in the RPO, the run-pass option. This defense is going to have to shift their focus. They're clearly too concerned with the passing game. You've got to stop the run first if you're going to have a chance in this game.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking for some space. It's Jordan. He's got space. Muscles past the defender. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
They've got to change something up on defense because this defensive line is just not holding up. They're not winning at the line of scrimmage. These are huge, massive holes being created by the O-line, and the back is just taking advantage of it. They're going to have to commit more resources to stopping the run.
Back to throw. It's Mayava. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Touchdown, Southern Cal, as they answer with their first score of this title game. So this offense responds after falling behind. A satisfying drive, but also a relief drill. They get in the end zone. They match the earlier score from their opponent. And now they can feel better about things.
Way better about things. You don't want to go down multiple scores, in particular in a championship environment. Great job executing by this group. And now if I'm the offensive coordinator, I look at that drive and I ask myself, what's working? How can I attack this defense moving forward? Take the success that you've already had and replicate that in later drives.
And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
You know, Chris, one of the things we don't talk about enough in quarterback play is the decision-making in the run game. And here in the RPO, he makes a great read. He's not throwing the football. It doesn't go on his stat sheet, but he hands the football off on a beautiful read. That's a nice, productive game for this offense.
Looking to pass here on second down. Moves out of the pocket. Extending the play now. They bring it back to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down.
You know, Chris, when you boil this game all the way down for a quarterback, it really is about two things. Getting first downs, getting touchdowns. Here, he's able to move the chains, and he does so easily.
First down and 10. He's got a crease. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Man, this is such a solid job of attacking the defense with your best players. When we understood coming into this game, the coaching staff said, hey, listen, our wide receiver is going to have to touch the football. Whether we're throwing it to him in traditional passing concepts, maybe a screen, or here in the run game, he's going to impact the game, and this is a nice, solid game. Really an explosive play on the outside.
Scanning the field. It's Levitt. He escapes the pocket. And he'll leave the ball deep down that right side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
You're rolling to your right like that as a right-handed quarterback. I love the idea of trying to take a shot down the field. You can see it really well. You've got the momentum, and you can throw it accurately moving that direction, but they're just unable to connect.
Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
This is great recognition by this defense. They see the wide receiver screen. They're able to pursue out and get the tackle for loss. They have been running side to side as well as anybody today. I think that the offense needs to get downhill in the run game and run right at them.
Can they convert on third down and keep this drive rolling? Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Looking deep to the right side. And that will fall incomplete. They took a shot on what will be the final play of the first quarter. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through one quarter. Let's check out the game summary. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. And the Tigers will have to kick it away. That's the first punt today for the offense. Look at the leg strength, a booming punt. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the USC offense back on the field. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
The key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush
makes the catch and has space. They can't stop him. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Trojans. An explosive play all the way to the end zone. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. Connects on the PAT, so it's a 13-7 game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. And now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Wilson. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job of the coverage team. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Look out, he's got space ahead. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball at the 34. The Tigers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Well, that's as easy as it gets for an offense. Just handing the football off. The offensive line doing some work. They have done.
Got an opening here. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels.
Chris, you're supposed to build a defense front to back and inside out. None of that happens here. This offense hits them right down the middle. That is way too easy. We're going to have to change this scheme immediately. Call something different on defense right now. This is a great example from this defense of how to stop the RPO. One, stay home. Don't give the quarterback a definitive read. That encourages him to just hand off the football. That's kind of his base read. And Chris, once he does so, then you fly to the football. You play with great effort, and you tackle in space, which they're able to do.
Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Get some blocks. Will not be brought down. They finally chase him down, but a huge return. Very lucky he didn't bring that all the way to the house. Just a bit more space, and he was gone. First down and goal now. Can they punch it in? On the run, it's Jordan. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, USC.
Well, this is exactly what you're trying to do, is take advantage of quality situations. And here they're set up with great field position. You walk on the field as a quarterback specifically, and you're telling your guys, we got to punch this in the end zone. That's exactly what they did.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. They stop at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Looking downfield, it's Levitt. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. And he goes out of bounds right at the midfield mark. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking deep downfield to the left. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. We've got a shootout here. A huge connection for a touchdown shows the explosiveness of this offense. A lightning strike for 6 points.
I mean, Chris, that was some impressive throw right there. That is a big-time throw. That next-level scout, he's going to be impressed with what he saw right there. Anticipation, driving the football into that open area. Whoa, I tell you what, this guy is playing some ball.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Solid game. They'll spot him out at the 35. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Heavy blitz look here pre-snap. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Tigers. A defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged.
I love linebackers that keep their eyes in the backfield, and they turn into pass defenders when it's in the passing game. This guy does a great job. Watch him read the eyes of the quarterback. He steps in front, and now he's gone on the outside for a touchdown. Beautiful play.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Barber. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. To the air. It's Mayava. Defense is coming after him. Now he's forced out with the defense short of the line of scrimmage. Loss on the play.
Chris, there's so much emphasis put on third down, and rightly so. That's really the action play of the series. But the third down success, or lack thereof, it really happens because of what happens on first down. And here, this defense creating a negative play on first down is setting them up for success here down the line.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket.
What an outstanding job by this defense. We know this quarterback is electric, in particular when he gets loose. And here, even though he's able to break, contain, and get outside of the pocket, look at the pursuit, and they're able to cut off the angles and get him down.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Backed up at the 1. He's going to throw it. Looking deep to the right side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
What a huge play by the defensive back. Looks like it's going to be a first down.
Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on fourth down on their own end of the field. Trying for a fourth down completion. It's another deep shot. And it's incomplete on fourth down. The offense will now take over in plus territory. Turnover on downs after that defensive stop.
What a tremendous stop by this defense, and that's the type of play that can be really demoralizing as an offense, because remember, you're going to head into the locker room and you're going to think about what you left on the field. That's clearly a possession they feel like they can cut into the lead.
This offense has been hard to stop here in the first half, and they punch it in and build the lead before the break. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, that is exactly how to stop these quarterback designed runs. You've got to be aggressive up front and win your one-on-ones. Look at these guys, these defensive linemen. They are winning. They're getting into the backfield. There's nowhere to go for this quarterback.
Touchdown, LSU. They go to the air to reach the end zone.
Chris, this group is so good. You give them just a little bit of momentum, they're going to take it, and they're going to use it to build a big lead, and that's what they've done. And now this is a precarious situation. Unless you get a score going the opposite direction, this one could get out of hand.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. We're going to go with the Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. And it's a direct snap. Caught near the sticks. It's Mayava. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
What an important touchdown for this group here before half. They're going to have to kick the ball off to start the third quarter, and there was a real opportunity where this game could spiral out of control. And now they're able to remain close and really be in this ball game headed into the third quarter.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Bringing it out, it's Wilson. And he steps out of bounds at the 15. That's when they'll start the drive. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Offense will keep it on the ground here. They bring him down right at the 20. And now LSU will spend their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. That run sets up a critical third down play. Try and muscle for the first down. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Looks like 1 more play here before halftime. Back to throw. It's Levitt. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Looking for a man. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. The Trojans will kick it away to get us going in the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. Solid game there. He's out across the 30. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. An effective running game is why they are on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. Caught in the backfield. It's Thomas. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. He's got space. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
They just have to do a better job defensively of sealing that edge. A lot of teams will talk about building a run wall, but also building a hard edge. And here, they're just not able to contain the running back, toss to the right. It's easy for him to get outside. Beautiful job on the outside by those wide receivers, by the way, getting blocks down the field. And it's a nice gain for the back.
That pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
A sack like that on 2nd down is a drive killer. Now 3rd and forever, and now this pass rush, you know, is going to have their ears pinned back. You are in a one-way go. This is a perfect opportunity to try to throw a screen, maybe a draw, trying to force this ball down the field. This is when turnovers happen.
Lets it go quickly. It's intercepted. Trying to fire it into a tight window. Brought down after the return, but a huge takeaway at this moment. And the Trojans offense back on the field. Dropping back, it's Maeva. Bringing pressure. Quarterback, look. Oh, he's got open space. He goes out of bounds, but he's inside the 25.
It's an outstanding job by this quarterback of seeing the coverage down the field, but also seeing the rush lanes and the opportunity to get on the outside and use his legs. And he's able to just move the chains right away, step out of bounds, and avoid the hit. Really nice job.
Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Trojans.
The ability to operate quickly as a quarterback and throw the ball into tight windows, it is so important, in particular when you're throwing it into the end zone like this, and he's able to get it done for the touchdown.
The offense still out there. They'll set up to go for 2 here, trying to tie the game. Offense looking to throw the ball. Coming after him. And he grabs it in the end zone. The conversion will tie up this football game.
Chris, you can tell they spend a lot of time on these 2-point plays. It's just executed perfectly. Good timing by the quarterback. Throw it into the end zone, and it's good.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Wilson. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. On the move now. On the move, looking deep down the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
You got 4 verticals with man coverage. You got to pick your best matchup. He finds his best wide receiver, and now it's just a one-on-one. That's a great catch down the field, great ball placement. Even better, though, it is a massive completion for this offense.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You run the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the...
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. And they jump on top here in the 2nd half.
That is way too easy of a touchdown for this offense. Just an easy throw on the outside on the fly route. Clearly there's been a breakdown in coverage. They've got to fix this. Nobody should be that open down the field.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Goes out of bounds, but a nice play out across the 35. And now the first play of this drive is set up at the 37. To the air, it's Maeva. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, seam.
Chris, this quarterback is seeing the field so well. He's got an open wide receiver, and he goes there immediately. Beautiful job, and a great throw for a touchdown. This offense is hitting on all cylinders right now.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5.
He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Looking for a gap. It's Barry. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Nice grab. It's Barry. Running with purpose. And that stiff arm will help earn him the first down.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Clock running in the final minute here of the third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. He's running out of time here. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. Finally brought down, but that play moves the ball all the way down to the 21.
Well, that's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now, once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They're going to run it. Powering through. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. So that's the end of the third quarter, and this game is still deadlocked. And let's see how this one unfolds in the final quarter, set to get underway. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. Touchdown, Tigers. They jump on top now here in the 4th. The Tigers go back on top.
That is just a great offensive series when they needed it most, and they set themselves up to allow that run game to just punch it in right near the goal line. That is a great job. I tell you what, execution at its finest.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Oh, and he's got some space here. They get him down, but he found a good lane in that return. And so the drive starts with pretty decent field position. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to pass. It's Mayava. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down marker. 5-yard pickup on first down sets him up at 2nd and 5. A lot of play calling options here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. The pass rush closing in. He's got his man in the open field. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Southern Cal. Breaks away to the end zone. The Trojans answer right back. Extra point try coming now.
Chris, I always talk about it. Timing and accuracy from the quarterback create these yards after the catch. And here he's able to put the ball on time and on target. And it affords the wide receiver the ability to run after the catch into the end zone. That is beautiful football, offensive football 101.
Return starts from inside the 5. Coverage team brings down the returner. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Turns it loose downfield. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They'll stop with the 34. That will be a first down.
Remember, Chris, you've got to secure the ball, then get the foot down, and he's able to do that. Then you got to maintain control through the process of potentially going to the ground out of bounds. He gets all 3 of those elements, and it's a first down. That's a really good job.
Dropping back, it's Levitt. Moves out of the pocket. He lets it go on the move. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You quarterbacks out there, when you're throwing the football down the field, you cannot let your eyes track the ball. You've got to keep your eyes on the target. Like shooting a three-pointer, you keep your eyes on the rim. If you keep your eyes on the target, that ball is going to fall perfectly into place. A lot of times when your eyes go up, you tend to overthrow it like we see here.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And the Tigers come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. This running back just continues a monster performance in this championship game. Joel, they're feeding the hot hand. Interesting to see how they play it in this must-score drive.
Chris, I think a lot of it depends on what the defense does here. As they get conservative, why not allow your running back to chew up these yards? With this situation, the points that you need, I think you can still go to him.
Clock stops officially 2 minutes to go before the end of this game. We'll take a quick pause. Now it's second down here. Wants to throw it. He escapes the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Well, he's got to put that one behind him and now move forward for this third down. This is really the most important snap thus far of the game. And as a quarterback, you've got to go out there and really execute. So remember, it's about feet, it's about timing, it's about accuracy. Put all those 3 together.
Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception sets the offense up at the 45. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Back to pass. It's Maeva. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Sees an opening. Powering through the defender. Here. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Trojans. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
You dream of these scenarios as a quarterback and as an offense. You're down, you've got to drive the field and put the ball in the end zone, and they're able to do it right here. What a great drive, great execution, and they're able to take the lead.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16.
national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? Play fake, looking to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Thomas. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. Another clutch play for this quarterback who's having a very solid championship game, Joel. It shows the confidence they have in him in this must-win moment.
Chris, you hit it on the head. It's about the confidence, and you can see that confidence come out in the decisions that he is making. That ball is going.
He'll take a deep shot. And he throws his third interception of the day. Tackled after the return, but a huge takeaway. Could be a momentum shift right there.
He's just been off all day, Chris, and he hasn't been able to recover from these mistakes in these early turnovers and now multiple turnovers on the day. Again, I've always said, true mark of a quarterback, how do you respond to mistakes? And today, he just has not responded well.
Oh, and it's incomplete. What an opportunity for a desperately needed takeaway. Couldn't quite come up with it.
Chris, we sit with these coaches every single week, and what do they tell us? Whoever wins the turnover battle is going to win the game, and this quarterback has just not played well. Already thrown 2 picks in this game, and now again, the ball is in harm's way. I understand he's trying to force things down the field.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, USC. Another huge play on the ultimate stage with this quarterback. He's been a great leader by example all season long. Now, get fitted for that championship ring.
Chris, as a quarterback, you prepare for a game like this of this magnitude. And this is an absolute dream performance, as well as he could have played. He's been a great leader. He's done everything right. And I got to say, this guy has been such a joy to cover. What a season. Congratulations. He's going to be a national champion.
Goes out of bounds, but a nice game. They'll spot him short of the 35. The first play of this drive now. They're set up at the 34. Little eye candy here from the offense and pre-snap motion. Dropping back. It's Levitt. Oh, the pocket collapsing. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
Well, other than turning it over, that's about the worst way you can start a possession. Now, you're way behind the chains, looking to maybe get half of it back here. Try to create, I guess, 3rd and 8, 3rd and 9, so that you've got some chance to convert on 3rd.
Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
Really solid stuff from this offense here. Quarterback is making good reads. He sees in the RPO the run-pass option.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Chris, this was always a pet peeve of mine as a quarterback when the play caller would give you a play action on 3rd and long. Who are you faking out? Nobody. Defense doesn't buy it. There's nowhere to go with the football, and he's got to hold it and take a sack.
4th down, looking to throw for it. Looking deep for late-game heroics. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the stats a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. What an enormous achievement. National champions with a perfect record. That has been rare in the history of this sport, especially in the playoff era. Joel, think about that. What it took to get here. Never to stumble. Always answer the challenge.
And, Chris, it's never been harder in this era because of the 9 games in the conference schedule, the conference championship game. You've got to go through the entirety of the college football playoff. To achieve this, it's almost unprecedented. We've seen a couple of teams come close. We saw Indiana a few years. They were able to get it done. But, my goodness, what a year for this group and this coaching staff. This is a team that all of college football will remember for a long time.
And that will do it for our coverage here. Thanks for joining us. For Joel Platt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.